Hello and welcome to Stu's Man Cove Sea Fishing. You join me on the beach near Bangor. I'm just going to run through a few tips in how I set up. So hopefully, if you're a beginner, it might teach you a few things. So, I'm using the Old Faithfuls, the Penn Surf Blast Governors fixed balls. Old rods, but they've done me well. They're just over 12 foot in length. I'll be using my Penn Surf Blast 8000s with 18-pound line and a 18 to 80-pound tapered shock leader. I find that gives me a better casting than just a normal shock leader because you haven't got such a big knot. You can use more of an inline knot, if that makes any sense. And on my reels I always keep a link. Keeps all the line nice and tight on the reel when you're not using it. That way you're not constantly cutting away your shock leader. And then it's easy enough to change over rigs if you need to. So that's a rod setup. So the rig I'll be using today is just a bog standard one up, one down, size 1 hooks on. As I'm only using worm baits, good little rig winders. Rigs are set up, so basically, what's that? 2 foot hook length with say 12 inches of hook link, size 1. And on the bottom I have a boom. Sorry about this, the wind. So little boom, another size 1 hook, and that's all I use when I come to this beach, as I find it just works for me. So then I'll just get the shock leader, hook the rig on, and that's me set up to go. Just clip a lead on and off I go. And I will show you what I'm going to do on the next one, because I've got to tie a shock leader to that. Right, catch you in a minute. Okay, I've set my other rod up. I've got 2 matching pen rods, 2 matching pen reels, both 18-pound line on, and now I'm just about going to tie a new shock leader on in the wind. I hope this goes right. So do 6 turns on each line, pass the line back through the hoops. A bit of saliva. And there we have one little nice knot. It'll pass through the rings very nicely and shouldn't slow your cast down. Now I'll trim that up and I'll bring you back when I'm fishing. And sorry, I will just reel the length of shock leader because it's a measured out length of tapered shock leader. So I'll clip them, reel that on, and then we'll see. And obviously when you're on the beach, all old bits of line in your box, take your rubbish home. So now I'm just reeling the measured out piece of length of shock leader. Again, it's a tapered shock leader, and this one is 18 to 70 pound shock leader. So on the end of this shock leader again, I will tie myself another little quick link. Access for 2 jobs. When your reel's away, you can tie it around the bail arm. Keep all your lines nice and neat on your reel, and it will pass through the eyes of your rod. So you don't have to keep cutting your shock leaders. You can just get on the beach, set up, put your ready tied rig on, and off you go. So just like that. That's the second rod set up with a fresh shock leader on, and I'll put the same rig on as I put on the other one, a 1 up 1 down with size 1 hooks, because we're only using worm baits again today. Alright, I'll bring you back when I'm fishing. So welcome back. So just before I bait up, same again, a 1 up 1 down with a lead, size 1 hooks with a short boom to keep it away from the lead, 2 foot of rig body, 12 inches of hook link, size 1 hook. That's ready to go. I will get some worms on and we'll start fishing. Welcome back. The choice of baits today are ragworm, and I'll show you how to put them on with a baiting needle. Always clean your baiting needle before you start threading ragworm on. So all I do is go in through the head, push it on up, try not to pierce the body as I've just done. And then you get the hook, and there's a hole in the end of the baiting needle. You put the hook in and you just push the worm on up and around the hook, and then hopefully that will catch us a lovely little fish. I'll bring you back when I'm fishing.